Hello there, and welcome to Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. Yes, I see we have Sharon Rowland on. Thank you for being here, Sharon. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And a special hello just for you. And can I say, Sharon, watch your post. Yes, there's something coming for Sharon in the post. I don't know how long it'll take. It's not been posted yet. It's ready to go, but we live so far away from town that it will be maybe posted Friday, maybe. And then, so keep your eyes on your post box. Something coming from Cyprus. Ah. She's got another package. Sharon saying, I got my package in the mail yesterday from World Bond in Louisiana. Cool, excellent, very good. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, I'm trying something new and it's just decided to move. Might not be the best idea where I've just put that. Oh dear, things will come crashing down. Okay, let's have a look at what's coming up on today's live. So it's not quite where I want it to be now. Okay, so coming up today, we've got some talk of my 70s childhood. So hopefully you can do some reminiscing of your childhood. We've got another puzzle for you today. We've got Quotes Corner. We've got some shout outs for some people in my community. We've got garden update. Ooh, what else have we got? Did you know there's something, and much more besides. So do stay tuned and see what you enjoy today. So let's start first of all with I'm frightened to move now because my table's quite wobbly and it's balancing on my table. So now I'm like, I don't want to use the mouse. Okay. Let's start today with this. Tambourine time. So today I'm shouting out two, and they are actual channels today. First of all, a shout out to the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, and I've got their t-shirt on. Yay, I won it a couple of years ago now, I think it was actually. I won the t-shirt in a draw. So I've got that. I don't know if you can tell, but it all kind of changes colours. It's a bit kind of hologrammy. So that's the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Do go and check out their channel if you haven't already discovered it. They do many different things, many different things. And I'm sure there's something that you will enjoy on there. So go and check them out. And tambourine time again. And today I'm also shouting out Ashley's Allotment Diary. Do go and check his channel out. And I'm shouting him out because he sent me his recipe for soup. So thank you so much for that, Ashley. That is very much appreciated. Thank you. Sharon saying, I've got to get in here, got to get to doctor's office. Oh, appointments. Oh dear. Yes, I've just got to make an eye appointment. I took my glasses today. There was, if you can see a hair on your glasses, it was a straight line. It wasn't cracked or anything like that. Could see a straight line, but it was very like UV, but blue. Now, I've had the I don't know what it's called, the blue sort of thing you can have on your glasses if you use your computers a lot. So I've got that on it, and I'm thinking it's something to do with that it was like a bright light, like a light blue. And I thought, yeah, that's something to do with that lens. I thought maybe it's cracked. It was a dead straight line. It was just kind of here. If I look down, and these glasses are ones that you do actually wear down, but obviously when I'm reading here, I need them up. So when they're down like this, whenever I looked down, I could just see it here, the line. And I was like, and it was annoying. I could use them. It wasn't affecting using them, but it was annoying. And then it seemed to travel up a little bit more fainter, as if it was spreading. So we went back to the optician, and she did play around with them and press the lenses a bit and re-angled them or something. And she said, but you need to go to an actual I've never had my eyes tested other than an optician, so I've never been to a eye doctor. And she said you should do it, and this is to let you all know you should do it, because she was talking about cataracts and other eye problems. When you get symptoms of them, it is often too late. So there is times, certain conditions of your eye, once you get a symptom, it is too late unless you catch it at the very beginning. So a lot of the tests you can have at an eye hospital actually can find things wrong with your eyes before they become an issue. So you might think there's nothing wrong with them. So she said you should all go and get checked out anyway. So particularly if you're slightly older, that's something you need to do. Mike's got cataracts now and another issue, but they think they've caught it in time. He's going back next month. He's been having treatment. You get these drops to take pressure away from your eye. So he's been having that, and he's got an appointment next month to see if it's having an effect or if it's gone too far. And he's now booked me in to go at the same time next month as him, so I can get all the tests done that he had done. So that was the little bit of info there for you. Okay, let's go on to this. Well, we've all heard it, haven't we? How our computers and our phones, our TV screens, everything is listening in to what we say and what we do. We've all had proof of it. We might be talking about something, and the next minute we're being shown an advert for it. Test it out. Start talking about elephants and safaris and whatever else, and then you will get adverts come up for holiday safaris. Try it. Try some really weird things. Keep on about it, and you'll see some adverts and other things pointing towards you. Well, something I can show that, first of all, I didn't know why I was getting it. I kept getting adverts suddenly in German. All my adverts are suddenly coming up in German. Now, I've been learning different languages, and I thought, is that something? Have I been suddenly getting all adverts in German because I do different languages, and my computer and my phone aren't set to the country I'm in? So it's probably thought, oh, you're somewhere else, and I try and figure it out. No, we suddenly realised why I was getting everything in German. Mike's been watching, it's an American program. It's an old program. I think it's called Trapper John. If you're American, you'll know it's an old, he works in a hospital. He's a hospital doctor or consultant or something. And he's downloaded the series off of YouTube. Now, the person who's downloaded it, we don't know how it's occurred, but all of a sudden, the dialogue, like the speech you hear, the audio, suddenly goes into German, and then it goes back again into English, American English. We're assuming that somehow he's got some translation thing going on this whoever's downloaded it originally and passing it on. Anyway, so you'll listen to it, you can follow it, but it does come up in subtitles in England when it switches to German, which is very bizarre. And then I suddenly realised, yes, night after night, I'm sitting with my phone in the lounge. I might be doing something else there on my phone, going through Reddit or something like that, or just catching up with something. Or my phone might even be off, but on the table, and it's been listening to all this German dialogue. So now it thinks, she's in Germany. And since that time, and it happens many episodes, but it keeps going into German just for like a minute or so, maybe not even that. Then it go back to English and then it switch again. And I'm like, that's it. That's why I'm now getting all my adverts in German. So as I say, test it out, talk about some random thing, go on about it a bit and see if that works or not. Hey, Stephen Tina Jules here. I've just been watching one of your videos of the Mexican resort. Just been watching that one. Yep, your phone is spying on you. Absolutely, of course it is. Which makes me laugh when it says turn your microphone off, turn your camera off. Most laptops, computers, phones have multiple cameras, hence why you've got the 3 lenses. If you know anything about cameras, it's not one, that's 3 cameras. There are at least 3 microphones on everyone's phone. So when it says, oh, you've left your microphone on your laptop or your camera, yeah, you're listening anyway. You're listening anyway. Doesn't bother me at all. So yes, let's go and say a hello to Stephen Tina Jewel and check out their channel. Okie dokie, let's go on to this. Okay, nice easy one for you today. Nice easy puzzle. I hope. Might just be because I know the answer, but I think this is an easy one. What has a mouth but cannot eat? It also moves but has no legs, and it has a bank but no money. So it's one thing. What is it? It has a mouth but cannot eat. It moves but has no legs. It has a bank but no money. So have a think about that, and I'll come back to the answer in a mo. Stephen Tina Jules, straight in there. Straight in there. The answer is, of course, well done to you. The answer is a river. It has a mouth but cannot eat, moves but has no legs, has a bank but no money. So big clap to Stephen Tina Jewel. Well done to you. As Steve's saying about the phone, I've asked the phone, are you spying on me? And the answer is no. I've done that. I asked the assistant all sorts of random questions, but they are pretty programmed to answer all the weird things you're quite likely to ask. It's a way to amuse yourself. Just ask some weird things. I've asked things about where do you live, and it was like in your phone, and I was like, if you're in my phone, then I'm going to charge you rent. I have random conversations. Okie doke. Let's go on to quote corner for Wednesday. So I missed that, didn't see what it was, I was busy. Steve and Tina laughing about how I took to my phone. Yeah, as I say, I'm pretty sure they're tuned into what sort of weird things people are likely to ask. Okay, let's take a look at this. You do catch me doing things. So, garden. Yes, I've been in the garden this afternoon. I have been transplanting so many things, and I've even now, you will see coming up my next update that all my cucumber plants have got flowers on. Well, today I planted them all out. I planted the cucumber plants out and potted things into bigger pots. So there's so many plants, and you will see how Mr. Bean is growing. There's one really huge long bean. If you're watching my indoor seed updates, you will see he sort of twisted himself on himself in the next video. And today I've untangled him, moved him, and even moving him to a lower table rather than on the high shelf where you've seen him so far. He's almost up to the ceiling now. Now I've untangled him and put a stake in. So, yeah, lots going on there. There's more to do out there with the seeds. Big brother's here, says Steve. Certainly is. But so saying that, if anybody uses other social medias like Facebook or TikTok or any of those ones, they already have all your data, and they're selling it off left, right and centre. So no matter what you do, you're going to be followed, let's say. It's like people go, oh, look, I'm here on holiday, and then like they can find your address and all sorts of things. So yeah, this is why a lot of people don't like to share their address. I have a PO box that is over an hour away from my home. So if you go to it, you will be at a post office and you won't even find me. Hey, we have Two Doves, Bees and Gardens in the house. Go and check out their channel, guys. They do lots of bee stuff, but other growing and other incredible things too. So go and take a look at their channel. So yes, go and have a look at their channel. Really nice couple, John and Sarah, and go and say hello to them. Don't forget to subscribe while you're over there. Okay, let's have a look at this. So getting out my bike that I'm doing embroidery on. I've done a little bit more on it. I've done the blue flower is the most recent bit. Wait a minute, let's get an angle for you. There we go. So I've done the blue flower with a form of cross stitch. No, chain stitch. It's not chain stitch, it's a form of chain stitch. Get that thread out of the way. So I've done the blue flower. Might do the leaves next, maybe the leaves next. Might do those. So it's coming along. It's so slow embroidery. As I say, I only do cross stitch, and I'm pretty quick at that, but so slow to do embroidery. Talk about it's supposed to be more relaxing, but a bit more frustrating. A bit more frustrating, methinks. Very nice. Thank you very much. I'm trying. It's very good for me to do something new. Embroidery's completely new for me. I'm enjoying trying different stitches and things, but it's not tedious. I'm enjoying doing it, but I don't seem to be progressing. And I thought at the weekend I must do something so I could show you progress. And so I'll just do a flower. Just do a flower. It took ages. Took ages to do that. Okay, let's go on to this. Okay, I think this is a funny one. A guy goes to an interview, and in his interview, he's shown a glass half full with water. And the person interviewing says, "Now tell me, do you see that the glass is half full or half empty?" And the man being interviewed says, "Oh," he says, it's quite full." And he says, "You've got the job then. You are going to work in a potato chip factory making our packets of crisp." Do you get it? Because there's barely anything in crisp or potato chip packs now. So if he saw that a half empty glass was pretty full, then he could work there. Oh dear, I thought that was quite good. Okay, let's move along. Very good, says Steve. Okay, I have a poem today. And this is about, I've written it, if you know, I like writing poems. They have to rhyme. So I've written a poem about children's TV, old children's TV, things I remember from the 70s. So let's see how many of them you know. Remember the Herbs and the Wombles too. What children's programmes did you view? Trumpton was good, the Village Folk, each character's song long before woke. The Wooden Tops with Spotty the dog, the first Homestead Life. Also remember Pippin and Tog? Play School too is something I'm sure you saw. Through the window, never the door. Andy Pandy, the Flower Pot Men, Tales of the Riverbank and Mr. Ben. Finger Bobs, Thunderbirds and Bagpuss too. Were these the era of TV for you? So many cartoons and programmes of things to make and do. Each school holidays, repeats of imports, nothing new. Do you remember that many were dubbed, like White Horses, Robinson Crusoe? But the themes I loved. In later years, Grange Hill was cool, the realistic life of many a school. Tea time shorts to end each day. Magic Roundabout, Morph, Will-o'-the-Wisp was okay. So now help me remember many more. Comment your favourites, your memories and more. Do you like that one? Enjoyed doing that one. Steve says, "I'll not get a job at the chip factory." No, you certainly wouldn't. You're like me, honest to the core. Steve saying, "Pew pew, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert Dibble and Grub." Yes. And I've said before, there's on YouTube, I can't remember what channel it's under, but someone's done a rude version of that. It's funny. It's really funny. It's a little bit rude, but it's funny. So I'm sure if you just looked up Trumpton or something like that, it will come up. It will come up. But it was really funny. Trumpton firemen certainly were. Who was your favourite character in Trumpton? Who was your favourite character? I was trying to remember all the character names. You had Dr. Mop, Mrs. Honeyman. Now, I always thought Mrs. Honeyman was his wife, but obviously not. I don't know why I thought that as a child, even though they had different names. I think they always talked together in the street. Was it a fountain in the middle of the street or a statue? Because I remember they used to always drive around something. I can't remember if it was a fountain or a statue. Have to look that up. Then you had the shops. So you had the baker's was Mr. Murphy. The fishmonger, Carraway. What was his first name? Was it just Mr. Carraway? You had the postman. I think they said Peter the postman. So why did some have their full names and some had their first names? That was interesting. Who else? Windy Miller. Who else was there? So what other shops would there have been? Oh, the lady in the post office. What was her name? I can see her. She had they all wore long dresses still, the ladies. But she had a long green dress on and a red apron, or a long red dress and a green apron. Oh, what was her name? She worked in the post office. And the policeman, what was the policeman? PC McGarrett number, whatever it was, I forget what his number was. And they all had their own songs. Steve says, we were fans of Thomas the Tank Engine. Yes, that was a little after my childhood, but yeah, it was cool. I liked the animation, how that was done. I really like the animation of that. And what was it? The Fat Controller. I guess they've changed his name probably now. Yeah, all the different trains. That was quite good. That was really good. I was a big fan of Grange Hill. I really was. I really like Grange Hill very much. I never liked that they kept having the same sort of character. They always had a fat boy and a bully and the pranksters. Wasn't keen on that. I like the actual stories. Steve says Ethan named his sister after a train from the show. Oh dear. As long as he didn't name him Tank. Tank. That could be quite yeah, I was just watching a programme. It's been on before, but it got repeated. And it was something about children's TV A to Z or something, or A to Z for Americans. And that was interesting, a bit of the behind the scenes. They said on Blue Peter, John Noakes was never insured to do all the stuff that he did. He chose to do it all. Lucky for her, it's Emily. Oh dear. What else? Oh, and it was just sort of saying how TV changed, or they changed formats of certain things, certain programs, how they changed the format, and how they had a children's department. Then they scrapped having a children's department, and then they brought it back, but they had a different format of how it was run. Blue Peter Badge. Blue Peter Badge. I've got lots of badges from different TV things in the past. I haven't got a Blue Peter badge. I wasn't overly fond of Blue Peter. I wasn't really fond of it. There were bits I liked in it. I always felt they kind of were there to perform rather than making it the program it should have been, as in just having fun, but they were like there, they were still presenting rather than just being there. There were good bits. John Noakes was good, obviously. And I didn't used to like when they used to do their annual excursions and it was supposedly to show people abroad that wouldn't ever go abroad. I didn't like that. I wasn't interested. Certain sections on there, bits were okay. Oh yeah, Go with Noakes. Yeah, that followed from that. But yeah, he was never insured, which was really interesting. Yeah, very good, very good. Thunderbirds, as you well know, has always been my favourite TV programme. I did prefer ITV mostly because that was a bit more. I think when ITV got their children's department, it was more for older children, and BBC was still very much for younger children, or, as I said, presenting to children rather than just being a natural programme. And that's why I like Grange Hill. It was the first real programme that was more drama. I didn't like Jack and Nori. If anyone doesn't know what Jack and Nori is, you would have they ended up being famous people, but they were originally people who had just qualified like from drama schools reading stories. And it actually said on this program that the agents looking for people to work on TV and in films actually started watching Jack and Nori because that was better than an audition. They could see them presenting and doing voices, and that's how a lot of actors got their parts, which is why if you go back and look at old episodes, you'll think, oh, why did they do that? Because they're like famous actors, but a lot of them actually weren't actors until after that. But then after that, a lot of actors then wanted to go on it when they didn't have much work on to push themselves back out there again. Thunderbird, says Stephen Tina, and I still laugh at Captain Pugwash. Yeah, I did a whole live talking about that, about the real names, and they try and say now that the names weren't actually on there, but they were, because I remembered them as a child. I remember the names of the characters from childhood, not older, that it was on social media. There wasn't social media. We all knew the character names, and they deleted a whole batch, and then they bought out some of it and revoiced over and changed the names. Yes, Steve, where it was banned. Yeah, me too. Yeah, they said no, it was just a thing. Social media people said their names were rude things. No, they were rude things. A shame. But as a child, I didn't know what the words were. I didn't know what the words were. How would a child know some of those words? But I mean, if someone works on a boat, they are going to be called seaman, aren't they? And the like. Oh dear. Yeah, so they did change some of the names and did the voiceover on many back episodes. Oh dear. Yeah, great fun. Great fun. Okay, let's see. Let's do. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Let's go on to this. Okay, let's do today. How many things can you put in the comments? Things in the air. Things in the air. How many things? How many things? So, for example, you could have someone on a trampoline. Someone on a trampoline. Things in the air. Things in the air. atmosphere. Atmosphere, that's in the air. Yes, atmosphere. Dust mites. Dust mites. Clouds. Clouds. Airplanes. Yay. Hot air balloons. What else? Things in the air. Someone on a pogo stick. Someone on a pogo stick. Birds. Birds. Kite. Kite. Love the flu. Bees. Bees. Yes. And two doves. Two doves in the air. Insects. Oh, we got picture. Got picture. Nice. What else? Oh, Steve, while you're on, I want to send you something. If you are happy to email me to my email, your address, I would like to send you something, but I don't have an email for you. Can I bring up my email? Probably not. What's that come up on my computer? Get away, whatever you are. Pollen, that's a good one. Oh, rockets, that's good. Pollen, rockets. Thank you. Falling leaves. Oh, yeah, you got my email, haven't you? Because you sent me something the other day. Stars. Was that in the air? It's not the atmosphere. The air. What about sound waves? Sound waves. Exhaust fumes. Ooh, that's a good one. Exhaust fumes. What else in the air? In the air. Helicopters. Helicopters. Bullets. Clouds. In the air. What about, what's it called? What are they called? Can't think what it's called. You know, on westerns when they have those bushes that roll along in the air. What do they call those things? What's those bushes? Tumbleweed. That's it. Tumbleweed. Tumbleweed. Rain. Snow. Tornadoes. Ooh, tornadoes. Rubble. In the air. Yeah, rubbish blowing in the air. Falling leaves. In the air. Balloons. Did I say balloons? I said hot air balloons, so now normal balloons. Autocorrect. Oh, if only I could give you $1 for every time you typed autocorrect, you'd be a millionaire. Poor Steve. Poor Steve. In the air. Mist. Mist is in the air. Astronauts. Now, does that count? Reminds me of a Phil Collins song. Dog. 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 Love is in the air. I love that song. Love is in the air. It reminds me of my days at Pontins holiday camp. Auto again. Oh, fog. Okay, fog. Fog. I should have replaced the letter, but who knows with you what you do with your pour over. Phew, phew, phew. Oh dear. Okay, let's do another one. How many things can you say that are names of hairstyles? Hairstyles, that's cool. Hairstyles. Names of hairstyles. Ooh. Hairstyles. Bob. Bob. There's a bob. Dreadlocks. 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 Bob. 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 Feather cut. Oh, I've talked about this. My mum made me have a feather cut. Oh, mullet, says Steve. Mullet. That's a good one. Oh, I thought this would be easier. You could have like braids or plaits. Ponytail. Oh, I thought this would be easier. Like, can you still say afro? Afro. Short back and sides. That's good. Short back and sides. I think there was a lot of haircuts named after people, such as the Purdy, as in Joanna Lumley when she was Purdy on New Avengers. Everyone had Purdy haircut. Oh, skinhead. That's a good one, Steve. What's the other one where they have the big thing here, like the brush? What's that one? Like the opposite to skinhead. And they just had like the big bit and they often dyed it one colour. What was that called? Pixie. You get a pixie haircut. Layered. Perm. Man bun. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Mohican. I can read your autocorrect now. Mohican. Yes, that's it. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, man bun. Or bun, anyway. Bun. Bunches. Do you call them bunches when you have two? Bunches. We have half pony, which is like when you just do part of it back here, pony. I've got a plait today. Got a plait. Got a plait. What else? Do you think it's funny when you get men that have hair, they have a beard, they have sideburns, and it all joins up, and you can't tell where it all starts and where it finishes? What's beard, what's sideburns, and what's hair? Friar Tuck. Have receding hairlines. Friar Tuck. Oh, like blue rinse. The grannies all have blue rinse. And then they could have like purple dye, like a rinse, pink, blue. I think there's another one, I can't remember. And then what's her name? The Kardashian, the main one. Kim. Is it Kim Kardashian, the main one, who thinks she's everything? She was going grey, so she tried to make it a trend, pretending she had a grey rinse. And it was trendy for about 5 minutes. All these young people having like a grey haired rinse because she was going grey. You did say mohawk, didn't you? Yes. I was reading your. Oh, is that different from Mohican? No. Yes, we've had that. Crew cut. Oh, that's a good one. Crew cut. Oh, buzz cut. We haven't had buzz cut, have we? Did anyone say buzz cut? No, buzz cut. buzz cut. And then that one, I don't know what it's called, when you can have like pictures done in your head when they cut like bits out, cut bits out of your head. When they razor it really close to your head and they can make pictures. I don't know what that's called. Oh, Two Doves, Peas and Gardens, the famous bowl cut, absolutely. Shaved head, yes. That's indeed different to a bald head, indeed, because bald, you have no choice. Shaved head is a choice, or pretending you've got a choice. What do you guys think about when people have beards and they start plaiting their beards and that? Do you think that's a good look or not? Because that's hair, isn't it? That's styling. And they put the little beads on them, like the what's that called when you have all your hair like braided, all your hair? I do like that. I've had that done a couple of times when I've been in the Caribbean. I really like my hair like that. Really do. Viking look. I don't know what that is. Anything done by Floby. What's a Floby? What's a Floby? The comb over. Oh, that's classic. That is classic. That's classic. Oh, that's absolutely classic. That is classic. Comb over. What is a Floby? Trump. About just having curlers in going out. Floby. Oh, here we go. Floby is like a hair trimmer on a vacuum. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, see, I love learning things in my lives. A hair trimmer on a vacuum. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's do one more. Let's see. What have I got for good questions? Kind of on the same subject, Viking plait. Kind of on the same subject. Types of headwear. Types of headwear. Types of headwear. Types of headwear. Hat. Hat. You could say different types of hat, but what else can you wear on your head as well? Headband, hairband, hairbands and headbands. Scarf, cowboy hat, Viking hat, bows and ribbons, bandana, bobble hat, ski hat. Tina's haircut on me, yes, I have to wear a hat after. Oh. I tell you what you can wear on your head. You can wear, if you've got hair, you can have a fake bald head. Yes, you could get the fake bald heads that you put on. Beanie. Sombrero. Sunglasses. I don't like it when people put their glasses or their sunglasses on their head. It actually stretches them a little bit more because, funny enough, you are wider that way than you are that way. So I'm going to say glasses or sunglasses. Tilly hat. Crush helmet. What else? On your head. Sun hat. What else can you wear on your head? Like soldier hats. Don't know if they have a name. Soldier hats. Like a Busby, the big black ones. Bowler hat. Top hat. What else? Crown or tiara. Ooh, 10-gallon hat. What else? A cap. Baseball cap, or just like a soft cloth cap. What else? Feathers. You can wear feathers on your head. Berry or beret. Depends where you're from. Berry or beret. What do you all say? Did I say swimming hat? Swimming cap, swimming hat. Hard hat for building. Busby, yes, Busby, that's the big black one. Busby. What about the American Army? They wear those like hard hat green, like camouflage, but the hard ones. They don't know if they've got a name. Diver's helmet, that's a good one. Diver's helmet. Fireman's helmet. Like captain of a ship, captain's hat. Don't many jobs actually have hats now. You used to have postmen and milkmen. They all wore hard peaked caps. Oh, what about what's it called? Deerstalker hat, like Sherlock Holmes wore. Deerstalker hat. That's a good one. Chauffeur's hat. Chauffeur's hat. Yeah, that's the type of hat that similar that milkman wore and postman. Oh, police helmet. Police helmet. Good one. Police helmet. That I don't know if they wear those anymore either. Oh, what about like when they're in riot? They have riot hats now, don't they, with the guard down? Yeah. They have the guard thing. They probably don't wear them anymore, but like French maids' hats, you know, the little frilly things. Miner's helmet with light, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Miner's helmet, yeah, I'm trying to think jobs now. What else? Oh, mortarboard, you know, like when you graduate, it's called a mortars board, that one. And some tutors wear it, don't they, with their black cloak. Yes, that's quite a good one. Tina won't wear a French maid uniform. I'm assuming Tina's not listening. Oh, Tina won't wear a French maid uniform. Oh, dear. The national costume of Spain, their hat, like the matador's hat, I guess it is. There is a like that shape one, but there's also a flat black with a round bit, like a flat black one. That. Oh, I know, a knight. What the knight wears, a suit of armour, the head bit. Pirate hat, that's cool. Pirate hats. The Dutch hat The Dutch hat. Nurses' hats. Maybe Tina do that for you instead, Steve. Nurses' hat. They don't wear hats anymore, do they? Do they still wear those little white cardboard things? I don't know if they do or not. Oh, hairnet. 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 What else? Think about the jobs. Clown's wig, or wigs in general. Wigs in general. Clown's wig. I've said top hat. That's used for many things, magicians and all sorts of things. Great soldier's hat. Yes. What about if it's headwear? Can we have like Spider-Man's mask? Those kind of mask. Any mask. Because they do go on your head, don't they? A lot of masks. So that. What else? What else? Hat. Oh, batsmen in cricket. They have to wear that hard. It's like a baseball cap, but it's not, don't they? That. What's that one Mike goes on about? Trilby. There's another one Mike goes on about. Can't remember what that is. Trilby. Yorkshireman's flat cap. Your head. What else on your head? Oh, knotted handkerchief. Knotted handkerchief. Does anyone do that anymore? Used to be English men used to get a white handkerchief and tie 4 knots in the corners and then put it on their head in the sun. Oh dear. Yes. Oh, good news today. I have got my bandaging off my burn on my arm. If you want to see it, do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? Let's say this is a warning. If you don't want to see my burn, look away right now because the burn is coming at you. I don't know if I can turn my wrist round enough. You probably can't see it now. It's all across. Oh, not even the right bit. I don't know if you could see it. It's all across here. I think the light's too bright. Oh, yeah, you can see the skin now, look, coming off. Oh, there. So it's all, can you see now? I'm trying to turn my arm enough. It's the wrong side. So it's all across here, around here. All around here. I will have a scar now. I will have a scar. You can look now. I will have a scar. Hey, it's the Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla. I got your message, Jeff. Thank you very much. I will sort those out for you and stick it in the mail. Yes, it will be. It's quite raw looking. I don't know if you could see that bit in the light. The skin's all there coming off, so the new skin's growing. Yeah, but they said I will have a scar there. But hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. Seaside. Oh yeah, the knotted handkerchief. The knotted handkerchief. Yes. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of what's it called? What's growing in my garden, as we were talking about my garden, and people often ask, what do you grow? So I'll just show you a little bit of that. And Steve saying, nice selection. Yes, I can never show everything. I've just been doing a February walk about my garden, not look at all the individual plants as such, but just generally walking around and showing you other things. And I said in that, I've got to split this into 2 parts and there's still more to see. So it's very hard to show everything of everything, but that gives you a good general idea. And Jeff and Tammy, if you run this back to the beginning after I've finished, you will see I gave you a big shout out today at the beginning of this live. And in your email I sent you today, I put, oh, as I'm writing this, I'm actually wearing your t-shirt. So here it is, look, still wearing it. Yay! It's the weather where I've just put my top on now, but it's been a lovely day outside. It's been really nice. And talk about my channel, something else people don't know is that I do a lot of recipes with the things that I grow on both my channels. So take a look at this. And Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla are saying, I see the shirt, yay, and the veggies look good and the fruit looks great. Yes, thank you so much for that. And, oh, we didn't say a special hello to the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. So, guys, do go and check out their channel. Okay, so I've gone over my hour, so we're just finished with one more thing that you can see over both my channels. If you haven't subscribed to my other channel, check out Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. So thank you very much for being here. As I say, I'm so appreciative when I know there's so many channels out there and you choose to spend some time on mine. So whether you're watching this back later or whether you're here live, thank you so much for being here and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.